All right, good morning. Bradley, your local realtor here with Graham the inspector.
Good morning, everyone.
It's like the fourth take, so bear with us here. First of all, thanks to Graham for letting me do the military skill bridge program with him. Allowed me to follow him for a couple of months to learn what an inspector does and see the ins and outs of inspecting a home so I can be a better realtor for the clients out there. So we're going to talk to Graham this morning and go over what it is to be an inspector, how he got started, the importance of doing an inspection on a home you're about to buy, and then the type of inspection we did today, which was a 11-month inspection on a new build home before the warranty expires. So hopefully the camera cooperates, and let me hand it over to Graham.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm Graham Waring with Home Inspections. He asked me a little bit to mention why I got into inspecting, and I used to do inspections for an insurance company. I was an adjuster for years. I worked for a company and I really didn't care for it at all. I was going out trying to help people, but it seemed that more I was going to people's homes that were fires, flooding, there were devastations, and I wasn't doing a whole lot of helping on the corporate side. So I did that for about 12 years, and then decided that I had a best friend who was a home inspector, and he was actually moving out of state, and asked if I wanted to take over his business. So this was about 7 years ago. So I decided to quit my job for a year and go train with him for a year, and then once he left, I took over his business, and been working on my own ever since. It's great as a home inspector. I get to now go into homes and assist people. When you go in and buy a home, it's a real stressful situation. Nobody really enjoys the home buying process. So I like to come in and kind of put people's mind to ease a little bit, let them know what things are big, what things are small, and give them a little bit of perspective on the home. So he also mentioned the importance of getting a home inspected. No matter if it's, like in his case, it's a new build, if it's a 1940 home, whatever it is, it's always the case that you want to get it inspected. There's never been a house that I've inspected, probably over 5,000 houses between real estate and insurance, and there's never been a house that I've gone to that had zero problems. So it's a misconception with a lot of people. They buy a new home or a newer home, or even they go in and their house is well maintained, that there's no issues wrong with it. So in the day we live in now, that there's more safety codes always coming out all the time. There's new technologies, there's things like that. So we have to be up on all the new education and things to be able to advise home buyers on stuff that makes their home safer or their investment worth more, and things like that. So the importance of getting it inspected allows us to come in and kind of do a report card, an overall view on your home. So we don't specialize in any one area. Say, for example, your foundation. We're not a foundation specialist, but we are trained to look for symptoms and signs of foundation movement and settlement and things like that to tell you when to go get a specialist, when to get a foundation person out. So we're kind of a generalist in every area of your home, from the plumbing, electrical, foundation, the roof, the appliances. We kind of know a little bit about a lot of your home, and we want to come in and educate you not only what the real estate commission says we've got to let you know about, but then also things that are important to homeowners to know. Things like where to change your filter, where your thermostat is, where to shut the water off in any kind of emergency. So these are all super important things for a homeowner to know, and getting it inspected are things that will educate you on all the stuff on your home.
All right, awesome. And then the inspection you did today, the 11-month inspection, can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Bradley had a brand new home, so he had it inspected when he moved in. And what builders do is they give you usually a 1-year warranty on cosmetic items. They give you a 2-year warranty on appliances and roof. And then you get a 10-year warranty on your foundation. And this is just typical, usual from builders. So the type of inspection we call 11-month inspection, in his case, is where the inspector comes in after the home's been lived in for a year and comes in and checks the settlement of the home. Sometimes the home isn't inspected initially when moved in, so you're kind of doing a brand new inspection at 11 months. In his case, he already had it inspected, so I wanted to first look at the old inspection report and verify that all items originally found were repaired. So we did that. The next thing is I'm going to look for settlement of the home. When you move into your home, there's a different type of settlement that's going to occur. You're going to be heating and cooling it differently than the builder did. You're going to be adding furniture. You're going to be walking around up and down the stairs. So you're also going through seasons then, summer, winter, fall, and spring. So the home's got a chance to go through all those factors, weather, and any movement or settlement that's normal is going to occur. Usually will occur in that first year. And then the builder, as a courtesy, does that warranty so they can come back in and patch, repair these areas, and make the home brand new.
All right, thank you for that. Hey, make sure you do the both inspections. I know some people, even though they're buying a new home, they forego the initial inspection because the builder said they did a third-party inspection, but I like my own third party, so get your own and then get the 11-month as well. And then before we end it, what's the craziest thing you've seen in a home inspection?
Ooh, the craziest thing, that's tough. I think the craziest I've ever found was I found a secret growing operation in front of the house. I'm not talking about vegetables. What it had is it had an attic that was blocked off and I couldn't get into it. It had barely just a little crawl space area where you pushed up and you had to go in and then crawl along a little area in the attic. And then it opened up into a gigantic room with lights and all kinds of system everywhere. So that's something you normally don't find on homes. It definitely wasn't disclosed on anything, but it's something that you want to advise the homeowner about when he's got in his attic.
All right. And then for the folks who need an inspector now or in the future, how can they reach you?
They can reach me and go to my website. It's www.home1is.com. Or you can Google me, Graham Waring, or Home One Inspections. I go throughout all DFW area. But I do recommend, do your due diligence on finding an inspector. Don't just come with me because you like Bradley. Make sure you check out your inspector, how long they've been in business. Check out prior reviews on it. Go to their website, look at their work. They'll usually have an example of their product there, as I do. And then give them a call. You want to be comfortable talking to your inspector too. If you're talking to a third party on the phone, if you're talking to a secretary or something, I recommend getting a different inspector. Because when there's a problem or an issue, you've got a question, you're dealing with a company and a secretary or human or customer service rather than dealing with the inspector directly. So do your due diligence, do your investigation, and get you a good inspector.
All right. Thank you for all the insight. And if you guys have any questions about real estate in general, you know who to reach out to. If I don't know, I'll find somebody who knows. Thank you, and see you guys next time.